So that happened. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Now, I know this is something I don't usually post for, obviously the kind of content I do on my channel, but to be fair, what really is there to do in FC25 really? I've been spending most of my time playing Expedition 33 anyways. I just finished the game. I'm going to make a review about that game in a little sec, like in a little video afterwards. And then I'll try to make like kind of like a retrospective video on it as well if I can. But I think it's about as good as time to talk about some of the other hobbies that I have for the gaming industry in general. And of course, nothing is bigger than Kingdom Hearts for me. Kingdom Hearts 4 has officially made its long-awaited update. 3 years is in the making, man, since the trailer first dropped way back when, man. It's insane how long it took for them to finally release something in the progress of Kingdom Hearts. So let's go ahead and just take a look at this, right? Because I'm generally like amazed by just how much they've kind of like, well, I want to say it's a lot. Obviously, it's still a work in progress. That's to be expected, right? But then we see like screenshots, like we see these screenshots and everything. We start to see a bit of that progress that's going on right now, and I'm very excited about it. And like I said, it's been 3 years. We haven't gotten any single like update in Kingdom Hearts. The only updates we've been receiving has been for the mobile game, Kingdom Hearts Missing Link, and it got canceled. Yeah, you'll see right here. There's the important announcement here. We have made the decision to cancel the development of Kingdom Hearts Missing Link, wish to convey our heartfelt apologies to everyone who has been looking forward to the start of the service. Although we work hard on developing and adjusting the game in the hope that it will be enjoyed by a lot of players, we determined that it will be difficult for us to offer a service that players will find satisfactory over a long period of time, leading us to the decision to cancel development. We would like to take this opportunity to express our thanks to everyone who gave us their support and assistance with the multiple closed beta tests. We are truly sorry to make this announcement. The Kingdom Hearts series will continue. We are hard at work at Kingdom Hearts 4 and hope you'll continue to support this series as you keep an eye out for further updates. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Kingdom Hearts Missing Link, the mobile game that was supposed to be released for quite a while already at this point, has been dealing with so many delays, so many backtracks, so many I guess so many problems that I guess they felt the need to cancel the project altogether. Now, here's what I thought. When I first saw the initial trailer for Missing Link, I thought it was a pretty ambitious type of a deal, right? We're looking at a game that takes kind of like elements of like, and I see what the ambition was. The ambition was a mobile game that basically had elements of like similar to Pokemon Go, if you remember. It had like its own like environmental kind of like changes depending on where you are. And of course, the landscape was gonna determine how you're gonna play. Basically, it's basically like a free roam, but with like your own environment as the area, basically. And they were going to use that similar formula, I think, for Missing Link, but I think the ambition was a bit too much, especially considering that they were going to make this run on the basically the Kingdom Hearts 3 engine, which is a big engine, to be fair. It is a pretty big pretty big graphical challenge, I would say. And yeah, unfortunately, it just didn't came to be. I think given the amount of closed beta tests they had, they figured, there was too much going on. There was too much like trial and error. And I guess at this point, after what, like 3 years since they announced it, and they were probably in development of it too. Like you see some of the gameplay in the Missing Link trailer. I think they figured, what, it's gone on too long. And even if we had released it, it probably wouldn't last long either. I mean, games like Union Cross, when it came out, it was more simplistic. It was a pretty good way to try to get people into maybe like looking into the mobile games as well. Because keep in mind, everything in Kingdom Hearts is canon, basically. So Kingdom Hearts Union Cross was it used to be a PC game, and then now it got ported to obviously, and then it got different updates and stuff like that. Eventually it became mobile, and then it became more of like that turn-based kind of like RPG with like certain mechanics and this and that, right? I played that game a lot. I had a pretty good time with that game. Unfortunately, of course, they had to shut down, of course, as well. But for the most part, the main story and everything that revolves around it still maintains. So they actually did release like kind of like a little spin-off type of game called the Dark Road. That one was supposed to kind of go back more into the history of, Xehanort and, Ericus and their time and, getting their masteries. But I think those kind of games for the mobile market is probably more better in that sense, because I think for a game of this ambition, it takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of, resources. And so I think I hate to say they made the right decision, but I think they did, because yeah, I think looking at the gameplay, I felt like that was way too much, like way too it was a lot to take on, I would say. All right, so we're back at Kingdom Hearts 4 now. Of course, they released these screenshots. Of course, we see my boy Sora looking really, really cool in this. Of course, now we have the new command block, the new commands, attack, magic, items, and then build. So from what I've heard, there is like a build and scrap mechanic in this game. We still don't know anything. Of course, we're expecting a trailer maybe sometime soon. Maybe we might not get it this year, because of course I've already coped out to the point where I'm just like, okay, you know what? Let me just wait. All right. I was expecting kind of like these kind of trailers. You don't expect new trailers to come out like the year that a new trailer came out, say for like Kingdom Hearts 4. When Kingdom Hearts 4's initial trailer came out in 2022, people were like, okay, we got our teaser trailer for Kingdom Hearts 4. Cool. Then a year passes. Okay, that's fine. 2 years passes. We're like, oh, okay. Okay, this is kind of getting concerning. We're not getting any updates, but it'd be nice if we get a crumb, other than Missing Link. Then 3 years pass and we still haven't gotten any like trailer or any update or anything like that. Now we're just like, oh god, what's happening? Did they switch engines again? Are we having another Kingdom Hearts 3 situations where we started in 2012 and going to get released in 2019? What's going to happen, but now here we are with new screenshots for the gameplay, and they did do a lot of graphical like improvements on this in these screenshots. You can see right here, like, of course, Strelitzia, getting a more better like shading and improvement from the trailer. This phone, of course, there's going to be some lore behind that, like let's not kid ourselves. Of course, Mickey Mouse looking right here. People are saying this is Scarlet Kylam, probably like the indoors. I would assume so as well. Here we see, of course, Darkseid and everything like that. It looks really cool. This right here looks what could be one of the bigger like looks at what, graphically it will look like. These two specifically right here, especially for Sora, right? It's funny seeing Sora looking like this, right? And then you see like, dude, by the way, the fit for Sora, clean fit for Sora, man. Sora looks amazing in this, man. I always like these kind of like designs, and to be fair, I still do like some of the Sora's looks, or like his fits for the Kingdom Hearts series. Of course, my favorite one is Kingdom Hearts 2, but Kingdom Hearts 3 is still like a really good one. But damn, this looks amazing, and you can see right here that they kind of made a little change here. I think if I remember correctly, these kind of like you see how they kind of like close off the like his pants right here. They kind of like close off, they're not loose like they used to be in the initial reveal trailer. So that's a little bit of that change, but aside from that, he pretty much still has the same design, which is fine, with the hair down and everything. I think it's still funny seeing Sora being in this world where there's like the cars and everything like that. Like, I'm pretty sure, I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure that looks like a Chrysler. Seeing the setting for Kingdom Hearts 4 being taken place in Shibuya, basically Japan, it's gonna be a very, very, very interesting look into this franchise later down the line. But aside from that, like, so far the content for Kingdom Hearts 4, it looks like we're gonna start ramping up. It's finally gonna start picking up now, because I feel like even they think they're long overdue for an update. Now, here's the thing. Square Enix, we say a lot, we say like, oh, we're starving, we want Kingdom Hearts content, please give us Kingdom Hearts content. The truth is, man, like, this kind of stuff takes work, man. And listen, at the end of it all, no matter how many times we pray, no matter how many times we we joke or even non-joke about the length of Kingdom Hearts series, I think it's also just, you know, respecting the time and effort that Square is putting into this game, you know? Sure, it may take a long while, but to be fair, these kind of games, especially for Kingdom Hearts, Kingdom Hearts is a kind of a finicky one to not mess with, you know, so obviously you don't want to mess something like this up, you know? Then you have like games like for them like Forspoken and stuff like that yeah, you can get away with like doing a lot of like good graphical stuff, but then again when the story and everything like that gets weird off, like you could just put that as a side, you know. But for Square Enix and more particular for the Kingdom Hearts series and the Final Fantasy series, those are really the ones that really do take a lot of work, and I think they are really trying to pour a lot of effort into this game, because I think this could be, if it looks pretty much like this. I know that right here it still kind of looks a bit rough, but of course it's still in development, so of course they haven't applied any like super shaders or anything like that to make it look insane, which I guarantee you that once that gets put out there, you know, it will look amazing. Like don't get it twisted, right? That being said, it looks like they are hard at work at this. It's still in development. If we're getting screenshots right now, we're not gonna get any trailers this year. I'm just gonna rip off the band-aid right now. Like, yeah, people are gonna still be like, we're gonna expect the trailer for Summer Game Fest, or we're still gonna expect one for Gamescom or for the Game Awards. Yeah, I'm not expecting any trailer anytime soon if we're getting screenshots right now. So that's pretty much what my thoughts on Kingdom Hearts 4 is. It's looking really good. I do hope that if we do get a trailer sooner or like maybe next year, that we will hopefully get a glimpse at the possible Disney World. Because I know that's gonna be the big thing, you know. But in any case, we finally got our update after 3 years. It's been a long time coming. And yeah, I'm super excited. I'm super excited to see where Kingdom Hearts goes from here, and we should be expecting plenty of news. So yeah, insane stuff.